So Kathy, we are installing the Cosmos. This will be our first installation, instructional guide for Cosmos bracket. Can you give us some points about the Cosmos?
Cosmos is stainless steel material in a 1/4 inch thickness. It's going to mount to the front of your cabinet and the top of your cabinet to give you an elevated countertop and as well as a extension. It's a very nice addition to add to a man cave or a commercial bar setting type of atmosphere.
So reception desks.
Yes.
It's got a very, very contemporary look to it. We have laid out our substructure for this installation. Now on this installation, a couple of things to keep in mind. So the Cosmos has a hole pattern that is wider than a standard 2x4. And so you can't just do a standard stud wall mount here. There's blocking behind our board here, and then we used a large backer board. So that's what we're going to tie into. And you want to make sure that your substructure is nice and sturdy. And I'm, of course, dealing with an instructional counter here. But I went from the center point of the counter, measured out to get my distances between my Cosmos. So we laid out our substructure, we've marked our locations. Once you've done all the setup on this particular installation, it actually moves pretty fast from that point. So since I've already laid out my location, I'm going to center my plate here. I'm going to center that on my line, and I've pre-measured this so I know what the distance is supposed to be, and so I'm going to make sure that I'm hitting on that. I just need to move it over slightly this direction. That should do it. So now I've got my location on my sub plate. I'm going to take a pencil. I want to use a drill bit that's slightly smaller than the fasteners that we're going to use. This will allow us to get as much grab out of the fastener as possible. You want to make sure and tie into the material.
Scott, before I give this back to you,
yeah,
I wanted to show everyone how the top plate is filled and smooth, nice and clean, so that if you want to install a glass countertop, it'll be a beautiful see-through mount.
Now that you've got it in place and you're ready to fasten it into place, I want to mention that you can use a silicone sealant or an adhesive, any type of counter adhesive. Once you have your glass or your top level counter in place, you want a silicone net to seal it to the top as well. Now when you're fastening, when you're putting in your fasteners, you want to be careful not to contact the surface of the stainless steel. So you may actually want to use a hand fastener in some instances. I'm going to use an electric fastener here, or a...
Otherwise known as a drill.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to use an electric drill, but you may want to use a hand drill or ratchet instead of an electric drill in instances where you want to be very careful not to contact that stainless steel. Now we'll run our second one in. So we finished off our countertop. We've got our glass installed. You can see the finished Cosmos here. Nicely, the nice curve there. It's a beautiful piece, right?
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. So we want to thank you for joining us today for this installation of the Cosmos countertop, elevated countertop support bracket. If you have any questions, please let us know. You can contact us here at the office. We've got helpful representatives and or via our website, www.federalbrace.com, and check out our next installation video. And we have new ones coming out all the time because we're always making new brackets for you. Thank you again. Have a good day.